Hey everybody, welcome back to Bazou. Brodor guy here. I figured we'd just jump right into it. I did check out the digging situation. Uh, I think it was just some bug. I don't know. I was able to dig just fine. So I think we're going to try to start off right from there. That way we can get our potatoes and our oregano right into the ground. Kind of start that timer of getting those going. C is for flashlight. Let's we don't want to waste any fuel, so we're gonna go ahead and turn that off. I guess we'll be doing our test here on if the lights kill the battery. So let's find. All right, we'll go like right there. See, there it goes. Yeah, baby. I think we only have two things to plant. Um, there we go. Working like it's supposed to. Working as intended. There we go. So we'll put one of these here. No, use it, and there we go. Got some spots, and this is how it starts. We're really doing it, Harry. And now they'll grow. We did it. All right, so let's we want these over by our sugar shack. We're gonna have to go to sleep here soon. Um, you know what? We will sacrifice a day of growth. Let's go to bed. I don't want it to be nighttime all the time as well, for your sake. I do understand how it is with games. So let's go ahead and head to bed. We'll cycle the day. Um, I should have probably drank some syrup since that is our source of, like, drank. Yes, I said that correctly. Here we go. We'll do this. All right, hit E. Now in easy mode, the poutine does not expire. In hard mode, uh, it does. So d- be aware of that. It's something you will have to manage. It is nighttime, but the daytime will be coming here rather quickly. Where did that plant go? I know I dropped it somewhere. No, not the buggy. Right there. So let's head over to the sugar shack, or around the sugar shack, and let's get planting some of these. Um, Once it gets closer to 8 o'clock, we'll hop in the car, and we'll head to. I wonder if I should chop some. Can I do this and tab? Can I plant these as with that up? Tab. Can I plant those like this? Yeah, see, it should be showing up, but I don't know. So, as I usually do, I kind of just work in circles around here, and then I leave probably this path here available for driving through. So we'll just no grass, yes, yeah. Let's. Then you got to keep a certain distance from the previous. So I generally stand where it is, do that, and then we'll work our way around here. Since I can't figure out how the um, grid works, if you know or know how to make that work and plant, please let me know. I would love to keep them in line. I've never actually used that since Santa Goat made it, and as soon as I saw it, I'm like, "Thank you, Santa Goat. You are amazing. Um, you are a goat." um, I don't. I think generally stop right over there. I try to keep this pathway a little wide because I drive the truck on the path at night. Um, Maybe cut in and go back like this. I'm not sure. I'm sure there's so many ways that you can do this. Um, there's no one right way. I'm sure people are going to argue about that. But all right, uh, sure. And let's get these. I need these to start growing. That's a pretty big thing to get going, at least in my opinion. Um, I need the trees to make money in the beginning, and I need them to have or make sap. Where over there? Okay, that way we can then boil it for syrup. Did I just? Yeah, but I can destroy that now. Anyways, let's. I did exactly what I said I was not gonna do. I think, or did I stop? I can't tell. No, it's right there. Oh well, I can cut. With one of the more recent updates, I believe you can cut these saplings um, to remove them from the ground. They don't have to go to full growth to be able to remove them anymore, which was a big bummer uh, earlier in the game development. But that has been changed, so that's awesome. Let's get these placed down, and then we'll start heading to town, work on our rep. I gotta call Mother, and Mother is a big one. She definitely gives you something that is pretty important in my book. Makes things a little bit easier. So I generally take this all the way down here, and I do remove other trees from this area because this area is all about the sugar shack. That's what it's about. I know in a future update you're going to be able to pave your way into here. Um, until I know what that looks like, I'm gonna line these areas, excuse me, the walkways um, with trees. I'm sure it's gonna conflict, or it might automatically remove them when you're able to, if it's within the area. So we'll have to deal with that when the time comes. Let's see. We're gonna head. We don't have any money, which we will need gas here very soon, but as I usually say, that is a tomorrow problem. And tomorrow I may actually regret it. Let's call mom. Let's call mom. And I think it's C, yeah. 2109. Let's see. There we go. Let's talk to mom, see what she has to say. You know you can call more often, eh? You still makes me very happy. Thank you for calling. Don't forget to drink some maple syrup. You're right. And I do need to, knowing this game, we need to call the electric company to go ahead and get our request for power. There it is. You want to connect to the power grid? Great. A letter will be sent to you. So this letter can take a little bit. I don't remember how long, but at least it's already on its way. I don't have to worry about waiting on it being mailed when I want power. Um, I yeah. So there's that. Hit R. Hit. Boop. Let's go see. Talk to Francis. And F does work now, by the way, for the shifter. So I'm not sure what was going on in the first episode. I was trying to use F, and I was pretty certain. So it kind of threw me for a loop, but we got that figured out, obviously. Um, so let's stop right here. Wonder what our brother does. I would. Sorry. All right. Obviously, the answer is sit on his porch, but yeah. All right. Damn, I can't wait for summer to come. Each weekend I'll go camping for sure. Gotta love camping. Camping's a great time. I haven't been camping in so long. I used to go camping a lot with my family growing up. It's just one of the cheaper things you can do. And oh, oh, gross. There's a third person camera. Don't remember. We'll have to dink with the key bindings and take a look. But would always go camping at a local national forest little campsite with the family. Great times. Gotta love camping. All right. And, for the seeds that are up on the windmill, I think those grow every week. So as you pick those up, that helps obviously expand your seed count. Um, I'm not sure if the potatoes are on the same uh, schedule, so we'll just have to see. In the one of the last updates, law enforcement was added to. That's such a cop thing to say, but law enforcement was added to the game. So if you get caught speeding, there's fines and all kinds of goodness. Um, we'll deal with that. I do want to pick up a. I didn't see how many things of poutine that we had on hand, Mr. Bonjour. But I do need to pick up some poutine at some point, and we did. It did look like we had a bit of syrup, so let's come in here. I should stop at the get that going at the bar and see if they're open during the day, because that would make a difference as well. All right. Well, hit my mouse. Sorry about that. I don't know where the cop is. He's gonna catch me. He always does. Let's see. Eric. It's Tuesday, so no. All right, there we go. Boop. There we go. I have no money, so that's something to get working on. Uh, Getting the trees planted is, in my book, one of the most important first couple of days things. Uh, I do understand you need to get money, but you do have enough uh, poutine and syrup to get started to get you past that, I feel. So I just try to, yeah, work on other things than making money right off the bat. I haven't looked at the bar here, so I do want to. You don't get any rapport with or relationship with Mr. Bonjour. We'll leave it running. We're literally only going to be doing this for a minute. Okay, at 6. All right, there we go. Oh, did I say gambling? Oh gosh, that's that's terrible. I didn't realize they added a way of gambling. No, me first. Me first. God, rude. That's some wicked tent there, bud. But I didn't realize they added gambling to the game. Okay, so he does very well at staggering um, task times in this game. Like there's stuff to do at night, and then there's stuff during the day, but you can only uh, stay awake for so long due to the energy bar. And if you stay up later than usual, you're going to be kind of moving into another shift. So then you got to try to rebalance everything. It's really done very well. So let's get back. We'll try to find the. I think there's two other types of trees. We have maple. I think it's birch and aspen. Uh, we'll see when we get back. But get those planted. Then we'll get to cutting down trees. Um, I definitely regret putting gas in the car. It is better at fuel for running to town, but I'm gonna need this. That's the problem. I'm gonna need the truck more than other things. So Oh, sweet, awesome. So, birch. Yep, there we go. I think I line these generally along the road because I cut them and I always sell these. I don't use them really for anything. So I think let's just boop. Yeah. Can I? How close? Eh. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. There we go. So put it right there. Cool. Too close. There we go. Come on. There we go. Yeah. There we go. Uh huh. Okay. Baloney. Oh no, not this not enough space thing again. Hopefully. Ah, this must be a bug. Let's see. Can, yep. Maybe if I put it down, turn that off, throw it, pick it up. No, throw it. We're gonna try to figure out this bug. Yep. So that's a problem. We will have to figure out what is leading to it, but I definitely feel that that is a bug of sorts, unless it's a new thing for the game and I just don't know it. Um, what kind of trees are these? Maple. I was a dumbass and I planted the wrong type of trees over here. I wonder how many people are screaming at me, as usual, right on par. Oh well, we'll deal with that. Okay. Well, those will all be getting cut anyway. Um, let's we'll work along this back ditch anyway. Let's do that. Yeah, 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 yeah. Yep. Okay. Uh-huh. Yep. We'll hit that one, and then go back over here. I wonder if after you get your first out of space uh, notification, if it's nothing but a bug at that point. I'm curious. We'll try it out. I figured I'd plant these, and then yeah, let's make our run towards, because we're gonna need to connect these um, to the sugar shack. So we'll connect to these trees over here. I make a path generally this way. It gets all diagonal and stuff. And at a certain point, it doesn't even matter because see, there it is. There's the not enough. Yep. So once you get your first not enough, let's see. So all right, let's go over to this one and pick it up. I'm not doing very good showcasing this game because the yep, it's a bug. Santa Goat is right on top of this stuff generally. I don't know if it's um, new or what, but I'll have to message in his Discord and let him know. Or he might have a workaround for me. So let's see. We're gonna go ahead and save the game. Let's see. Um, left mouse. There we go. Okay. And we'll go back to main menu. And we're going to click continue. Head right back in. Um, that did use some time. It is what it is. Um, in the beginning of this game, it can be important to kind of manage your time. But I also want to make sure this is a true issue. It might just be something I'm experiencing and nobody else is. So being able to duplicate it and all that for Santa Goat is pretty important. Well, any dev, it doesn't have to be Santa Goat, but uh, weird because I just had it right there. Huh. Okay. But now I'm able to plan again. Maybe do any of you experience any of that? I don't know. All right. Well, cool. I guess. This one is right here. See, I do it the same way pretty often, so kind of know about where I was. And we'll put one more. We'll run these trees. Put one in there, and then there will be a motor down there when we not enough space. Let's see. All right, maybe. Oh, these are gonna. Okay, so I can't plant my normal maples. I'll let those grow though, um, and I'll just get posts to run through there to the motors. So there's that. I've never done that before, but I guess there's a first for everything, right? You guys were yelling at me, and I just wasn't listening. Story of my life. No wonder my kids do that. I'm just like, whatever, Dad. Yeah, well, all right, all right. Let's see, three more. There we go. Got them planted. Um, let's see. And I guess let's get these out of the area. So that's how you can. How am I going to do this? Because my brother, which is Francis, only buys split lumber, and I don't feel that the splitter starts with any fuel. But we'll have to find out. Let's go see. We definitely need a siphoning effect. Excuse me, feature. And so I can siphon fuel back into the can to where you use it where you need it. That'd be tight. That's dare I, I don't want to. All right, we do have some. You do start with the ATV, even better. All right, let's see. This thing, you can turn, you can see you're in neutral. Uh, Once you shift into first, the green light goes away. Back in first, you hold. You got to have the brake, so now it's unlocked. Now it's in first. It's a pretty simple concept, easy. You'll figure it out. Red is reverse. Oh yeah, let's go forward a little. All right, we'll turn it off. Doesn't take very long to do this. Probably shouldn't have actually worried about the C, but back to first. You don't have to have it braked to start it, but let's take this over here and shift. Okay. In hard mode, you don't start with. Oop, there's the anxiety. Any of the vehicles besides the Koenig. So, uh, light switch. I thought there was like a. Oh, I'm hitting a tree. Duh. I was like, wait, is this really stuck? There we go. There we go. Hit that. So I try to keep these as close as possible when I'll have enough time though. We're pretty close. I gotta do this that way. So it is dragging. So any trailer really throws off the physics of the vehicle, which causes things to drag when you set the parking brake. So as you can tell, I think it is still, yeah, it is sliding. Whatever. But the parking brake is definitely a little funky in this game. I generally prop it up against trees. I'm just obviously getting back into the swing of things. So there we go. Let's get some of these split. Well, I know there's not a whole lot of gas in this thing. So uh, let's get this done before it shuts off. It'll give us a little money, which will be 100% fuel money. Can't use it for anything else in the beginning. Well, you can. I highly would uh, encourage you not to. Um, Getting started can be a little rough, and it is grindy enough. So you don't want to do things that make it worse. So now we need our truck. You can use the Koenig even. Um, Truck is easier because you can just load it, throw it right into the back, and go that way. We'll sell this wood and go from there. Let's see. I don't even know how much gas is in the truck, if any. So, what an adventure today. Man, this is a heap of crap. Let's see. All right. Parking brake. Uh, Big fan of the lights, but half tank, sweet. Um, Alrighty. We're gonna do all right. We'll make it. So, like I said, find a spot where you're not moving. Just set up that way because you don't want to use your parking brake when you're dealing with the wood. It's terrible. You're gonna hate your life, and once you see it, you'll be like, "All right, he said that. He was right. I promise. I can confidently promise on that one." Let's see. Hello? Yeah. Well, am I doing it? No. Still. Whatever. Touching it twice. More effort, right? There we go. I don't even remember how much this actually brings. And I know there's a cap for per day sales. So we'll have to go from there. Um, we'll cut this tree down and then chop it into pieces. And then we will adjust everything. I do see as it bounces around, you got to keep your cursor on it. Um, you don't want to lose that in the tall grass. Reverse. Let's see. Ugh, there we go. Good effort. Oh, wrong direction. All right, let's get these split. Where is it? There it is. All right. Okay, you can stop. Thank you. Thank you. All right. I unhook that usually, and let's get in here. Move this over there. Second gear. And the problem with that is I'm not up against. We'll go to this tree or something. There we go. Close enough. There we are. We're moving right along. We're taking care of this. I kind of wave it there, so let's see if I hold it still if it does the same thing. Yeah, see, you got to be moving it. So definitely be moving your little mouse around. I'm sure that drives everybody a banana sandwich, but yeah. Get out of the way. You're making me waste fuel. Boop. There we go. All right, let's okay. Man, this takes me back. I love this game. I think I don't even I have hundreds of hours in this. It's not all this though. So it's the tree cutting component is not the reason for the hour. It's a whole combination of things. It's just a great feel of gaming. So let's see, get the rest of this in here, and I don't know. I don't. I should be able to sell two trees. I don't know. And if not, I can throw it into a pile and it'll auto sell it tomorrow. So it's no big deal either way. Let's see. I will need to move this much anyway. It's not like if I only move one, I won't have to move two. I'll definitely be selling a few trees. So let's oh reverse that. And then we'll lock that in, which does affect fuel consumption, if I recall correctly. We don't want to hit bumps too hard, increase our anxiety. Um, why do all these buttons? And before I leave, yeah, I don't want to read. You'll see what happens with the parking brake here in a second. Let's see. We have four. We're gonna eat one, just so I don't die and have to deal with that. See how all that's moving? It's gonna overflow if you don't take it off in time. So you'll have to throw it all right back into the truck. Great time. Enough to get frustrated. So I forget bed lights. Lights are on. I forget what the so V is spit. That's shift. Shift. Sorry. I'll have to look and see what brights are. I think I generally just drive around with brights on all the time. So that we pull into Francis's driveway, and oh, the bed rails. Forgot about those. That's for these trucks. So 40 bucks. We're gonna back up. Oh, there's another 100. We got a little bit left, so got it in reverse. So that rack can fill up. So that was two trees, I would say. 90 bucks. So there you go. We just sold two trees. We got 180 bucks. I think we're going to be in business. You know, we're really getting established. We're starting to take off. I need to shift. And yeah. So we did waste a little bit of time today saving when not really necessary. I think you lose something like 4 hours, or I will have to pay attention to that at some point, but not right now because we're going to end this one here. Uh, I do appreciate everybody, every little view, every like, and every comment. You know, it's amazing to truly see. It's such a small thing to you guys, and it means so much to me. And uh, My son thinks it's amazing, which me too. So I can't blame him really. But thank you for your time. Thank you for your shares. Tomorrow we're going to head into town. We're going to work on our rep. We're going to get more fuel, and we're going to try to build that sugar shack. So thank you. Have a good night. Have a great day. Do all those great things, and have a good one. Take it easy.